Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1's Tier 3 division. We are here at round number 3 of the season. It's the first new track on the calendar. It's the Vietnam Street Circuit, a very formidable track indeed. Not many people have been looking forward to this whatsoever. As I said, it's very, very new to us, so it's all still very fresh. So anything can happen, really, around here. Potential rain as well, but we'll see obviously when we load up. My name is RSF1 Waiter. I'm stepping in for Verstappen tonight. We also have another person jumping in. It's not Rapids today. We have last week's winner of the top tier in Bahrain last week, RSF1 Eastern, and you're also championship leader. So I'm with royalty. With royalty,
Morning.
it seems.
Yeah,
It's
we're
evening.
here for same thing.
Uh,
So we're here in Hanoi, tricky circuit, as F2 proved. Many people in walls, damage left, right, centre, many overtakes. So it'll be quite a good race.
yes, full grid as well, which is going to make this even more interesting. But thankfully, it is completely dry, because this circuit in the wet is even more challenging, if that's even hard to believe. What makes this circuit so difficult, Easton? I mean, the obvious thing is the walls as well, but there's so many tricky corners around here.
Yeah, there's a mad roundabout corners in the first and second sectors, which is very hard to, especially for no traction runners, to put the power down. And then you've got the tricky S section, just corners come flying at you. And all that.
Yeah, I think because it's so new to all of us, I don't think any of us have practiced enough for this track. Because of that, it's very easy to get caught up in things, isn't it? And one thing I discovered, because obviously I raced last night in F2, is the hairpin. It's ridiculous in race scenarios because it's so slow. You've really got to get your braking point correctly. Safety car, very heavy chance around here as well. So anything can happen, Easton. Any one of these 20 drivers can win this race, regardless of what pace they have.
Yep. Just if you get damage, it's a bit like Baku and Monaco. If you get damage, especially around here in the last sector, you may need to pit due to the understeer.
Yes, RSF1 Shane in the Racing Point is going to be setting the first lap. Let's take you on board with him right now as he goes under the start-finish straight. Decent run down to turn 1, but like the hairpin later on in the lap, is extremely tight, especially on the exit on the curb. You don't want to be running on that curb. Just round through turn 3. And then end of turn 3 into turn 4. There's the curb on the left. Watch out for the wall on the right-hand side. Tidy from Shane so far in this first sector as he goes down this kind of straight here towards the roundabout. Be careful on these chicanes, the curbs are quite heavy, don't want to drag the car too much. So you've got to be very, very patient. And now this is the main straight of the track, incredibly long. And DRS point just under the expo sign. Down to the hairpin, he's got a little bit of a slipstream help, I believe, from his teammate. Actually, yes, it is. It's Falcon.
Falcon ball!
And nice second gear into that hairpin. Yeah, very, very slow, almost as slow as the Monaco hairpin. But then this is the make or break of your lap into the final sector. You've got to filter the car through carefully as you can, because one wrong move and you're going to be in that wall and damage is going to be on your car. And relatively smooth. This is a nice tidy lap from Shane so far. Into the final 2 corner, got to get your braking right. Nice little lockup, as we're used to seeing him. Oh, but that last corner, as you can see, is very deceiving, because you think you can go flat out, but he sets a 36.8.
Next is Peppermeat, coming in the last corner in his Tango car. People's champ is going to be a 35.6. Great lap there from Pepper, putting 1.2 clear of Shane.
Yeah, very nice lap from one of the Tango squad. Also on the Renault 35.8 as well. What times are we expecting for referee Easton? I think what was pole last night? It was 33, wasn't it? 33.4.
I was a 33.6 from Moronix,
Ah,
I believe. So you'll be expecting either very high 33s from S3 or very low 34s as total. Wow.
34.5. Yeah, Toto on the run and form, current championship leader coming into this race, or very early championship leader. He has a 5-point lead over JS Lee and last week's winner, Dangerous Dan, by 5 points. So, yeah, Toto carrying on his pace that he's shown.
Yep, and then you've got Captain Spinella coming in the last corner. Blazer is going to cross the line. It's a 35.6, puts him P2 just in front of Peppermeat.
Not bad.
No,
Yeah, early days.
Sorry.
Go on.
That's fine, you can go. It wasn't that important.
So, I was just going to say early days in this session as Falcon hits the 34. So Falcon in the Racing Point P2 is behind Toto. Yeah, I just think these early days, Easton, you just got to put a safe lap on the board, don't you? Don't push too much in Q1, especially if you normally should be going through to the next session.
Yeah, that's a good point. You never want to push too hard when you're first running in Q1. You always leave it to the end of the session when the track's rubbered in the most. Teabag goes fourth to a 35.4, puts some P4 in the Renault.
A couple of new drivers here, or well, actually one new driver we haven't seen the name of before. It's OTRL Christian. Is a reserve driver, currently reserving in the Ferrari tonight. See how he gets on. I believe also Kachal is in the McLaren. He was a reservist, now is a full-time seat. He's just swapped cars basically. So he's still with us.
Oh.
In the McLaren now.
And now Dangerous Dan won the early championship contenders. It seems like come round the fin corner, he's gave the wall a kiss. Oh, it's a 34.5. Couple of hundreds behind Toto. So it seems like front runners are Toto, Dan and Falcon at the minute. But it's still very early doors. You just still got the quick guys like Slee, Camel, Jake. Just everyone really except some laps at the minute.
Yep. Quite busy on track as well, especially in the last sector. That's another thing around here. It's a minute 35 or roundabout. So expect all these guys to give each other enough space. Obviously more better than Monaco, but still very congested these early days. People getting their laps in.
I'm on board with Agreeable coming through the last sector. Just coming up to the penultimate corner in a second. He's done that very smoothly there. Oh, massive lock up there. Oh, he's had the wall. Oh, he's got
damage as well.
Damage. Yep.
Yeah, that last corner, when you turn in, when you turn in at least, as I said, it looks very deceiving that you can sort of take it almost flat, but it tightens up so much in the exit, and that wall, that might catch out a few drivers in this race tonight, Easton.
Yep, oh, you've got a bit Vinny slowing down in front of Chow. Oh, that could have been a bit scary there, and Vinny's cut. Oh, what's that? Oh, dearie me. Oh no. Chow's rear-ended Vinny.
Oh!
Because Vinny slowed right down in corner exit. Yeah, now Chow's got one damage.
Sounded like a very messy situation now. Unfortunately, I didn't catch that.
Who's on a lap? Good old Camel. Done a lap.
Yeah, camera's on one.
Off his purple and black helmet, it looks like doesn't really suit that car, but it's Camel at the end of the day, doesn't know. But I'm going to read out a couple of things in the chats. We've got Rebster and Petronas looking happy in the chat. You've got Eagle, it was Odd Gunner that Chow Chow replaced.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Thank you for that information. Purple sector. Camo. Oh, he's done the wall.
I think he's got away with it.
You lucky boy. Nicely through this last few corners in the last sector. Went out of VRS as well. That's another thing. Ethan, I noticed last night. Got to say VRS. Nice and through the last corner.
Oh,
34.9.
that could be quicker, taking out those mistakes we made. So Campbell should feel confident.
Yeah, Camo didn't score last time out in Bahrain, actually. I think he finished. I think he was just outside the points. So yeah, be looking to get back in the points. He's still 4th place in the championship despite that, so it's still very early days.
Jake goes up to P7 from Mercedes. You've got Slee in a lap. You've also got Maniac and Vinny come through the last sector on his Alpha. Canada's Team Postbird in total. One Alpha's at the top, one Alpha not to set a lap yet. Where will it be? It goes 5th. Alpha's like very quick at the minute.
Yeah, very good, very good. There's a few tracks in this game, obviously, with the new ERS system, Ethan, where you do have to save. Oh, Mania?
He's hit both
that last
walls.
sector?
Yep, he's turned into early and bounced off the walls. So please say can
Yes,
find
he goes
the pit
second.
Go on, Slee.
Yes, Lee somehow splits Toto and Dangerous down there, so the front three very, very close, 34.5s. Lucky to keep on going there, Maniac.
Very.
He's
very lucky. If that spun round, maybe it would have been out the session, but he's lucky he just gave it just a big hit. Who's on a lap? Oh, Junior's starting a lap. He's off to Tari.
Right. Jump on the AlphaTauris. Yet to score, Junior so far. Obviously very... Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Very wide at turn 2 and 3 there.
He's taking
yet to score so far this season. He's one of 8 drivers yet to score though still, so very early days in the 22 race season, so and be looking to get off the mark tonight.
Yep, let's hope so. It could be one of those slow starts for Junior because he showed in the past he has a poor start and it just comes alive towards the end of the calendar. So I'm hoping he can do well.
Yep, down really long straight. Got to get your braking point exactly right, just under that green sign.
Oh, Shane spun it.
Oh.
He's got wing damage as well. He spun on the exit of the tight hairpin.
Careful. Nice. He's got just enough time to get back in the pits, but he's got to be careful on the way back in because that downforce is going to be lacking. Yeah, as I say that.
Oh, Duffer's missing a whole wing. Where's he went off then? He's my phone's on spell.
Goodness me.
He's got. Yeah, it seems like a couple of people struggling at the minute with the limits, and Stretch has kept the clean lap going at the minute in the Red Bull. Through the penultimate corner, just up to 3rd for a bit more traction mid corner. Then leaves in, always gives that wall a bit of a kiss. It's a 35-6, puts him just behind his teammate Blazer. Also team principal of Red Bull.
Might be enough. It might be enough considering the troubles of everyone else at the moment, because Duffalump is... It'll be very hard push to get back out again. As
Yeah.
Christian in the Ferrari is just about to finish.
Oh, he's hit the wall!
Taps the wall.
Oh.
17th.
Now Chow Chow, believe maybe I'm having a look.
Yeah, he's on the lap at the moment.
Anyone else in front of him? No, but will be always a bit squirmy there.
Nicely through the S section, end of the lap. One's a little bit right on the curb, but it's okay, keeps it clean. Second gear, and for the last corner, how's he going to take it?
Oh!
Yeah, it's the wall, but it doesn't matter.
He splits the red
P11.
doors. I've a couple of things in the chat. We've got a bit of a friendly debate between Petronius and Moronics about the overall constructors, how it could be an Alpha's year again. I'm just saying it could be Mercedes.
Are we really talking about overall constructors already of round 3 of 22?
Yeah, don't know what they're playing. They're just having a friendly discussion. Then you get.
I think Williams are going to win, so there.
Them top notch put, come on, hashtag Team Alpha.
Is Duffalump going to get out in time? Yes, he's just got out in time, but he's going to have one lap left.
Christian's got massive wing damage and he moves out the way nicely.
Yeah, he's done.
Of the fast.
He's done, I think.
Yeah, he won't make it back round.
Maniac's in a little bit of trouble. He's got one lap because he's running out of fuel. Run out of ERS as well. That's not going to help him towards the line.
What a yell. Flags is another very slow. Still Christian, I think.
10th though.
So that means a Gable racers out.
Joined 7 people in a 35.6. Yeah, Junior's done. Christian's in the pits. It's between Duffalump also and Shane by the looks of it, and Peppermeat's down there in 14th as well.
Yeah, well, came down from F2 and he's been shown the pace judging by last week. So I'm hoping I can do it. Oh, Shane's had a very bad turn through there. Have a lock up just to make it better for him. That's Junior can make it back round this thing. Oh no, he's run out of fuel. Junior's out as well.
Yeah, Junior's done.
Duffer's starting a lap now. Walsh is on a lap. Shane's on a lap. Pepper's 3 tenths up.
Might put Kachow in danger if Shane Warsaw and Duffalump go quick enough. Peppermeat has come around the last corner now.
This will be
takes the last corner very nicely.
Oh, that'll get him safe, 100%. Maniac's not
up to
pushing.
8:35.3.
Oh, Blazer kisses him off slightly. That could cost him a bit of time, and he's went very deep off the track. Chow Chow could be in danger as well. Oh, Wash clipped the wall as well. Koala jumps up the 4th.
34.8 from Koala, very nice.
Yeah, Blazer get massive wing damage.
Also big slide as he comes out the last corner and doesn't improve.
Enough. He's missed it by 10. Shane jumps up to 11th. What can Duffer do?
That was the last one. It's all very wide in that corner there. It's between Duffer and Kachow who goes through.
Oh, he's clipped the wall.
He clips the wall again. Does he have damage? I think he does. I think this will be close.
It'll be very close. It might not do it. He's not going to do it, I don't think. Nope, he misses out 19th. So it's a poor qualifying for the AlphaTauri's 18th and 19th, and the Ferraris as well. But you can never
17th to
count them
20th,
out.
yeah.
You can never count out anyone, especially around this track.
Yeah, so Kachow and the McLaren Easton breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah, exactly a 2/10 gap between him and Walsh, so he's very lucky there.
Yep. So, early days, but Toto, Lee and Danger Stan seem to be hooked up around here.
Yeah, definitely. I've saucily practice. He's very quick around here. And Falcon as well. I've seen Falcon do very quick times as well. So you don't know. And also there's a very big mixture of strategies around here as well.
Yeah, and obviously, normally actually, if F2 would be the tester, if you will, because they go first, obviously, in the way it works out. So, we test out normally the strategy and how long the tyres go, but we didn't have a normal race. We had several safety cars, so we didn't really find out whether a one-stop, featuring the hard tyres, or a two-stop was even going to work. So, still a little bit of unknown for these guys, but take us through those eliminated, Easton, please.
Okay, so the people eliminated from the session is P20 OTRL Christian in the Ferrari reserving, and 19th is Duff Limp in the AlphaTauri, 18th is Junior in the AlphaTauri, 17th is Agreeable Racer, and 16th is Walsh. And good morning, Cash, in the chat as well.
Morning, Cash. All right,
It'll be
into
interesting
Q2 we go.
For as well.
I think if I remember rightly from yesterday, mediums are about just over a second slower than the softs. So I feel like you'll be able to only go through on the mediums if enough people do the same. I think the time difference between the two is just a bit too large, but we'll see what people do. Course reminder, those obviously new to all this, tyres that you set your best lap in at the end of the session, that's what you've got to start on. Yeah, very early. Yeah, regardless of how many laps you do on them as well, so it's very key to get your lap in very quickly. Don't take too much of your tyres, or the ones you plan to start on. And what people have been doing lately, Easton, is they've been doing really slow laps on the softs and then go out on mediums later on. I'm not sure people will be doing it tonight, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get picked. Only person that looks like it's fed the medium tyres is the banana car with Teabag.
Yeah, Teabag.
They're all filing it very early for some reason, if they want just to get a good sighting lap in, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what it is as well.
It's like it's about to rain. They're all filing out that quick.
Yeah, I don't see any clouds coming out, so Teabag meanwhile is currently running side by side with the Alpha. Toto is qualifying, it's not the race yet, guys.
Hello Vittel in the chat.
Yeah, good evening everyone. Hope you're all good. Reminder, obviously we're looking at the top 10 to go through into Q3 to battle for pole position. Yeah, everyone now out on track. Kachow actually left it quite a bit, so he's got plenty of space. And space? What is that train behind JS Lee?
I'll be having a look at that and see what's happening there.
Look at that.
Who's backing up?
Behind JS Lee, he's got the two Williams and Racing Point by the looks of it, all backing up.
They'll all need
What's
to back
this?
up. So one clip. I've Teabag's dad into the pits.
Oh my god, this is horrible.
The Williams going to tow each other maybe. And you've also got Falcon behind. I'll jump on board with Shane, who's first one in the lap, and I'll do an on board of him, if you like.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
So down into the first sector split, very tricky chicane, locks up. attacks he could have attacked that a bit more, but he'll do. He's not invalidated it. Now through the roundabout corner, tricky exit there. If you put the power down too early, you're in a wall. Now down the massive straight, very bendy. Now round, he's staying nice and tight to minimise the time loss, and now down into the tricky braking zone. He brakes just in between the 150 metre board, locks up second gear, uses all the track there. Now up into this miniature straight, he brakes just before 50, gets the car turned in. Now for the tricky session, left and right, then left again and right again. Now left, then the right stays nice and tight to the car. Now through this left-hander, uses all the track again and again. This is a very good lap from Shane. Uses the track to his advantage there. Oh, bit of a wobble there and exit. Now for the tricky last corner, he's kept that as a 35.4.
That was weird because that looked quick, Easton, but obviously we've seen 34s, but it's a solid lap. But there goes Toto, back in the 34s again. 34.8, just ahead of JS Lee, right behind him. Here comes the two Williams. 34.8 again from Dan. 34.5 from Camo. Raises the bar. 34.5 there from Camo. How close it is.
We've got Vettel. I'm surprised I'm still awake as well, to be honest with you. Then we've got Sturridge.
Late night last night?
No, I went for a nap and I'm still tired from it.
You sound tired.
Webster says rain in 3 minutes, apparently.
Huh? I don't... How? I don't... Rain in 3 minutes means... I mean, I believe you, Webster. There's Kachal goes 7th on a 35.3. I believe you, I just don't... All I'm saying is, rain in 3 minutes means heavy clouds. I don't see heavy clouds around here. Oh, ciao. Well, that maybe explains everyone else going out very early, I guess. Right, who's still on the lap? He teabags it to settle up. He's just about starting one.
Yeah, Patrons, that does make sense now, why they're all filing out nice and early.
Ooh. Well, rain's gonna definitely spice it up a little bit, Easton, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't imagine the rain around here. I've never done it, and if it rains anything, I'll be sad. So
have you even tried any doing any TT in the wet around here?
Nope.
It's oof. I think if I remember rightly, it's like 150s.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of like Singapore in the rain.
Singapore's a good track in the rain. This is a new track, and I think if it puts us in whoever puts the most practice in will do the best in the rain. Especially for the S section. Very tricky that
It's
one.
gonna have a wet Q3 as T-Bag goes P7 just ahead of Kachal. 35.2. So yeah, very close around the top 10 area there, Easton. So this is very competitive. Good to see. Right, both Red Bulls still out, but I think they're on slow laps.
Blazer's going far at the minute. Coming down in the straight. Does that very nicely, stays nice and tight to the wall. But it seems like we've got a bit more jumbled up from Q1. You've got Falcon down in the danger zone. You've got Camel jumping up, Koala jumping up, Maniac jumping up. So you just don't know with this grid. One mistake, it could cost you 3, 4, maybe even 5 positions. It's getting very cloudy now, actually.
Yeah. Very dark indeed, and just riding the ball with Blazer, who's probably on the end of fuel because the fuel light came up as he was on the back straight. But this is a very nice last corner, and goes 6th for the
Oh,
34.9.
you might want. Look how dark it is now. Wow.
Geez, that's gone dark very quickly.
It was nice and sunny 3.5 minutes ago. So are we going to get rain? Because if so, Falcon will need to. Everyone in that drop zone will need to get out ASAP before it starts raining.
Yep.
Falcon's coming down the long straight at the minute. Jake's
Yeah,
at the S
everyone's on
section.
outlaps.
Chow Chow may be in a bit of danger here. I think he's retired a bit early. I think the top 4 could be fine.
They're going to keep on board with one of these because the rain could start at any point. And
here's Jakey Boy starting off.
I don't think there is a. Remember in the last game, or the last couple of games, where there was like a flash on the screen as the rain started? I don't think there is that anymore.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
We might need to try and tell from the hail like I used to do it. Seems like that could be the best bet. So he's just went out for an outlap and came back in. So he's just maybe feeling the track. Jake's a 10th up. He's done that very nicely.
The game very nicely. Then you've got to be so patient. Yeah, short shifting. Minimise the wheel spin. Some people ran the roundabout section before the straight. They put it down to 2nd. And then shorts it to 3rd, coming onto this straight, but...
Yeah, that's what I do.
Then this then this hairpin, what do you do? 2nd gear or 1st gear?
It's the 1st gear normally, but sometimes I drop it in neutral if I'm struggling for turning. Oh, Jake's
in 2nd, 10th and a bit up. That's not really enough, and there's the rain. There's the rain, you can see it on the halo. And there wasn't a flash, was there?
No.
Oh, I don't see one. Ah, look at that. And Jake's just going to finish this lap in time, but is it going to be quick enough? I don't think it is. He's only a 10th up. Let's see.
It's going to be enough.
Oh,
Charger's
last
in danger.
sector.
Falcon could be out. He's 6, 10, a bit 10s up.
No, 6,
Let's hope this
so
doesn't.
he's just got to hook up.
Hopefully should be good.
Run out of VRS, struggling a little bit.
He's got it. Falcon puts himself 7th now.
Knocks Chow out.
Yeah, Chow's now out. Shane's out.
So you've got Vinny, Peppermeat.
He's not going at the minute, and that range just going to get heavier. Vinny's 900s up. That will only just see him through. He's a 10th and a bit up now.
See how it takes this last sector, but you can already tell track is don't want to be touching the curbs whatsoever now at all. And he feeds the car through slightly deep into the penultimate corner, but see.
It's going to be cold. He's just missed it. He's lost 900s. Let's Stretch down. Stretch could get out here. He does.
He does. Goes to
Knocks
8th. Puts Teabag out, who is on an outlap.
Maniac's in the pits.
Puts Maniac to 10th.
Pepper's out as well. He's running out of fuel.
I don't think it. Yeah, even if it was dry, I think by the time Alright. I think if he had enough time, I think it'd be too wet by the time he came back out, but I don't think he's got enough time anyway, so yeah, unfortunate. Peppermeat, 15th. He will be And
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, Vinny slowed down.
Teabag's not improving either. He's 3.5 tenths down. So it shows the track is starting to get a bit wetter now.
And that's quite almost alarming of how quickly that changed from sunny and no rain at all, and then raining now. This means it's going to be, what do you think, intermediates or full wets in Q3?
I think, oh, he's found a bit of time Teabag has.
Oh,
It could be, it might just be very damp track on dry tyres, and whoever gets a lap in first could get it.
that'd be
That's what it could be.
ridiculous. The final two corners here. Teabag still going with his lap, so.
Oh, bit of a
Oh.
wobble. He's lost. Oh, that's him
He
done.
hadn't had that wobble, maybe.
Oh,
Oh. No. Shouldn't really have done that.
not engine.
Very. Kind of an anticlimactic. Still can't say it right. Anticlimactic. There we go. I think. The end of that session because of the rain, but well, if we do have a wet Q3 Eastern, who knows for pole position really? Whoever hooks the lap up, whoever gets the time in, I think the pecking order compared to what we've just seen now on Q1 and Q2, I think it's anyone's.
Out the window.
Which is it's a shame in a way, because if you look at that, half a second covering 9, very, very close considering what track we're going around.
Yeah, it also might be the case of if it is inters, we don't know who's quick in the wet and who's not. As well, so it just depends who can hook the lap up.
Right, eliminated in Q2 Eastern.
So the people eliminated in Q2 and 15th is Peppermeat, a bit disappointing judging he had a podium last week. RSF1 Shane, 14th in his racing point or tracing point. Then you've got a couple of Scotsmen who've graded Vinny in the Alpha. Then you've got Chow Chow in the McLaren. Then Teabag got himself knocked out, unfortunately, just left it too late. That top 10 separated by 6 and a bit tenths. So that's interesting.
Less than a second covering 15 of them. That's very, very close. .30 viewers watching so far. Thank you very much again for watching. We are into Q3, and it is. Oh, you were right.
I'm
you were
such
right.
a genius.
They're still on dry tyres. Get out.
It could be a Williams
No.
pole here. Because they're at the bottom of the
Right.
pit lane. Toes on inters.
But he's checking inters. Why aren't they coming out? It's
Never.
fine, I think. Be fine, I think, for all that. But no one's going out.
As they're revving up, it's a Williams. And, oh, look, it's a Mercedes as well. And, it's a Haas first out of Koala. Then it looks
Oh,
like
look at
it's
the rain though.
picking up. Has Toe just made us? Oh no, he's back on the softs. Is Koala first one out?
This. Look at the rain though. They're still getting DRS, but this is going to be very treacherous. Is it even worth it, really?
Well, it's a race round at the minute. I can't tell which Mercedes is right up Koala's bum. It's just
Yeah, Chesley.
Oh, they look like they're all
You can see
struggling.
even on their outlap. The fact that you still got DRS means, yeah, the fact you still got DRS means it's basically on the edge of intermediates right now. but it still just about dries. But you're going to have to keep it out of the wall.
Yeah, we're very slidey out there, especially on these tyres. But now Slee's all over the shop at the minute, trying to keep the car in a straight line.
Both Williams, Camo and Dan, and Maniac have stayed in the pits. That is, in my view, a bit of a gamble possibly. Because if this rain gets any worse, as Maniac has left the session, could you
Yeah,
him
I can get
back,
him
please? Yes.
I'll almost be able. I'm only sending 2 invites this whole session, as the new rule
Yeah.
states.
Oh, boy. Let's see how much JSC's struggling, but on the lap he goes. This is going to be a very tentative lap from everyone. Got a Red Bull behind him of Blazer. So, yeah. Yeah, both Williams leaving it very late to go out on track. Maybe they know some different information to everyone else.
If I was everyone, they'll wait a bit too long in my view. But if I was everyone, I would have just shot out the garage, not caring about fuel or anything. Oh!
Oh! Lee trying to feather the throttle. Slight tap on the wall. Didn't get any damage. I feel Blazer's behind him. He's on a quicker lap. At this moment, yellow flags. Stretch, I think.
Yep, he's lost his
Stretch
wing.
has dropped it in the last corner.
Yeah, half a wing.
It's still just about dries.
Just about, yes. It could be either Slee, Blazer, Pole at the minute. Slee slightly quicker. Oh, no, Blazer's quicker through the second sector by about 1 and just about 2 tenths. Now he's very committed there from Blazer.
Yeah, I could see on the map how much he's closing on Lee. I've stayed on board with Lee because he's very conservative, but I think Blazer's going to take provisional pole.
Oh, but another wobble from Slee. And again, bit of a wobble. 43-2.
43.
42-4
from Blazer.
Who's next?
I think this is going to be ever changing. He's slow up.
Oh!
43s.
It's 44-1.
44-1.
That's Toto doing.
Alpha behind him.
43-8 from
Yeah,
Toto.
look at the rain now. It's chucking it down. DRS disabled.
There's puddles now. So that means it looks
Blazer's
like...
in the money. Blazer's in the money.
Has Blazer just went
I
and
think
got
he's
pole?
got it.
Yeah, because they're spray off the tyres now. Falcon's really struggling for grip.
Oh. Just complete the lap, Falcon. You'll be 5th at least.
Yeah, he gets
Jet
5th.
47. Oh, there's a Williams
Oh,
behind
Stretch is in the
of
wall
Camo.
again. He's lost the whole wing.
Oh, jeez. That's it. Intermediates. Well, maybe not maybe Falcon actually. No, front 5, they're not going to change. Message from Odguna. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to check this. Obviously important. He's like asking for an invite.
Yeah, sure is there. There's no space because there's a reserve.
Yeah.
So that's a big F in the chat for Arguna.
He's... Maybe it's the situation of he thought he wasn't going to make it, so he said get a reserve in. And now it's changed his mind. There's a Mercedes off of Jake.
They're all struggling to keep
intermediates.
on the track.
The intermediates now. Yeah, front 5, they're going to stay where they are. So Blazer, unless this dries up dramatically, he has got pole position.
To be honest, I would think Dan's hit 120.4 and he's only just started the 3rd sector. Oh! He's all over the shop at the minute. He's trying to keep out the wall.
Just bring it in for inters. Bring it in for intermediates.
Yep, Toes just accepted he's third.
It's not bad though.
Oh, Dan's got a bit of damage.
Yeah, he clipped one of the walls. Yeah, Camo has completed a lap on the dry tyres, but a 2-minute flat, 0.7.
Koalas came out in
So,
inters. The Maniac's back out in the dries.
and sets a 2:01, but didn't go back in the pits. He did a me. I think he did a me because I did that in Q2. I missed the pit lane. It's surely it's intermediates now.
It's 100% inters.
So both Williams, both Haas drivers, and Stretch are now battling for 6th place downwards. The rest, they can kick back and relax.
I don't think any of us expected Paul from Blazer, but he took advantage of what he had to do and he succeeded.
Sometimes you just got to be at the right place at the right time. And he was. He called it perfectly. Does beg the question of the Williams and the Haas, I think, not Haas Maniac, although Maniac disconnects. So I did question the Williams, why they waited.
Yeah, they may have made a big mistake there.
Maybe they got a different call.
Yeah. Couple of things in the chat. Jamie J Car Gaming. If Peppermeat comes first, I'm gifted 5 subs. Then you've got Blazer Guns.
Oh.
I had wing damage on that lap as well. And then Patronus put Williams bottled it, and then Clark put an F. Pay respects.
Right, second boulder Koalas. Yeah, I think surely in intermediates, I think you'll be able to beat Camo and Dangerous Dan's time. Yeah, they're battling for 6th really. They're going to get nowhere near the others.
Roughly, Koalas 5 seconds up on Camo and Dangerous Dan. No locker, not tonight. Sorry, that's after. No bed tonight.
That rain, this rain east, we might get full wets in like if we had another couple of minutes.
Could do.
It's dry in the race, isn't it? We haven't been told that.
Oh, yeah, it's been told. It's a dry race, Rev was told us.
It's a dry race. Jeez, look at the rain now. Yeah, 1 minute 50 from Koala goes 6th.
These Williams are leaving it late to come out as well.
They've only got 2 minutes. Only got 2 minutes left. They've got to get out sharpish. Stretch as well. He's still battling for 6th, guys. Well, there's the Williams. They'll just have enough time to get round, but is Stretch gonna... No, I don't think Stretch is gonna go back out again.
Is Camel going to make it? Oh, it's Dangerous Dan, sorry. Dan's leaving it late.
Oh, he's only just leaving the...
It could be fine with the pit exit the way. You can go much quicker. So you might get a bit lucky with that.
Look at that! It's chucking it down. Look at it now. This is nearly full wets. I think it might be full wets.
I'm getting flashbacks of F1 Germany.
Jesus. I think everyone right now, if they haven't raced yet, including yourself, are probably hoping this doesn't happen. In the race. Can you imagine? Goodness me.
Oh my Davy meat. Throwing it down the screen. What's up?
Yeah, just on board a camera, the man had a big slide out the hairpin.
I'm getting flashbacks from F1 Germany when it started raining very heavy.
Yes. I don't know if you remember or watched, what was it, F4 Mexico last year?
Yeah.
Or last season? Yeah, where it was fog down the straight. I think We're almost getting to that point here.
Good Jones poop. Okay, Williams balled it twice. Big F. Dan's not going to make it.
Is he going to make
Oh,
it?
really? He's kind of
gotta-
close. Stretch isn't going
Got
to
to
make
push
it.
in the last corner.
Yeah,
He's going to
he'll
make
get
it.
Just
with
about.
2 seconds to spare.
And no, Stretch is on a lap. It just says he's on an out lap. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, he's not going to make. He hasn't made it. The checker flag will fall on him. Same for Maniac. Maniac's missed the cut as well.
Maniac was already on a lap.
Oh, no, he was already on the lap. Sorry. 51.4. So, yeah, because of how the rain's pelted down, this is now 1v1 with both Williams.
It seems
Jesus.
like it's going to be Maniac, Camel, Dangerous Dan and Stretch fighting for 7th because I think Koala's time's a bit too quick at the minute, I'd say, for them to beat. Especially because it's getting very heavy. Oh, Camel!
Camo, no!
He's bottled it. Big F in the chat, that one.
Hit the wall.
He's still second up though.
Is he even going to beat his top?
Oh, he's invalidated, never mind. Oh, and again.
Validate there.
I think he's playing ping
Right,
pong
so
at
it's now the opportunity for Dangerous Dan to sneak ahead of his teammate. What a weird qualifying session. What a weird way to end it.
Has Stretch retired on track there? His AI
would
car
say so,
still
yes.
moving?
Yep.
Oh dear, Stretchy. Dan's 4 seconds up, he'll definitely jump ahead of his teammate.
I think he's going to beat Maniac, so it's going to be 8.
That's disappointing from the Williams, both look very quick.
Wow. So there you have it. The Laser Guns in the Red Bull takes pole position by 7/10 in the end, but that was all about being on the track at the right time on dry tyres and keeping it out of the wall. Jesse will be on the front row alongside him. Total Wolf and Jake will be row 2. Row 3 is Falcon and Koala. Maniac ahead of Dangerous Dan. And then Camo and Stretch rounding out the 10 drivers. Well, there you have it. You can get monsoon rain at Vietnam. Fingers crossed none of you get that in the race, because that looks terrifying.
More than terrifying. But I must say, we could get this race under. We're very sharpish. Because it's not even hit 9 o'clock yet. Oh, look at that sunny weather.
Well, it's like 5 to 9, so we're nearly there. So, right, how many safety cars? Not including virtual. Virtual don't count. Virtual don't count. Actual safety cars. How many?
Death are usually quite a clean bunch. It just depends if people lose it on their own and it could cause a safety car. But I'm going to play safe and say at least 2.
At least 2?
Yeah.
And that's been safe?
Yeah. Just depends on people losing it. If they do. Because it's obviously a very tight turn one around here.
Yeah, first corner is going to be interesting. F2 was just about fine, I think. I didn't notice anything. I think I was 7th, so I didn't say there was the yellow flag. So, yeah, it's not a great run down to the first corner. So the initial getaway is going to be very, very crucial. Let's face it, Easton. Any one of these 20 drivers can win the race. They may not think it right now. Those 16th downwards are probably like, "What on earth are you saying?" I'm like, "No, anybody can win this race."
It shows you can never give up. Because Stidgen last night was almost a lap behind, and he still managed to persevere through it and managed to pick up a point from it. Because that championship point could win him that championship at the end of the day.
Yeah, it could be very crucial. Here's a question. This or Monaco being the most difficult?
Monaco.
The finish. Monaco.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably say that, but only just. Would you say Vietnam's probably second?
Yeah, 100%.
Mm.
Then Baku, third.
And Baku only because of the castle section?
There's a couple of corners you can catch off.
Oh yeah, there's a couple more as well, but... Well, jeez. What about strategy as well? Obviously we'll check the tyres. I've got to keep on this screen just in case everybody readies up, but we're all behaving, which is good. I was going to do a two-stop. Soft, medium, medium. I know you can do soft, medium, soft, but the problem is, the reason I didn't try to do that is because it then put me on a U set of soft tyres, which these guys actually will have plenty of soft tyres available, considering of Q3 in the rain. So they could do that. I don't like the hard tyres at all at this track, so but we'll see what everyone. Yeah, see what everyone does. Is anybody starting on the hards actually?
We'll have a look when we get to the formation lap.
Christian, by the looks of it, unless somebody changes it last minute. Alright, here we go. 31 viewers, thank you very much for watching. Tier 3, round 3 of the season. Who is going to take the all-important 25 points? As Easton, take us through this 20-strong grid.
Okay, so in P20, we have OTR Christian in the Ferrari car and some hard tyres. In P19, we have the first of the AlphaTauris of Dufflump 26 and on the medium tyres. In 18th, we have RSF1 Junior. The second of the AlphaTauris is on mediums in 18th. 17th is Agreeable Racer on the Ferrari on some medium tyres. 16th is Walsh X in the banana car on a set of softs, so he's going for a more aggressive strategy maybe. And P15 is Peppermeat and then McLaren looks like he's also went for a set of softs to make up ground as quick as possible. And 15th, Shane's locked up there, and 40th has always been disqualified, so Shane is in 14th place in the tracing point on medium tyres. 13th is Graded Vinny and the first of the Alphas, and Oakwell and Falcon have also been disqualified. And you've got Vinny and the Alfa Romeo on medium tyres. And 12th, sorry, is RSF1 Kachow and the McLaren highest medium tyre runner. And 12th on medium tyres. 11th is T-Bag, unfortunately got knocked out. He showed some pace. He's gone for the soft tyre for aggressive strategy. P10 is RSF1 Stretch in the Red Bull in the soft compounded tyres. 9th is the first of the Williams, is our Camel 432 on soft tyres. P8 is his teammate Dangerous Dan. And the other Williams, he's also on soft. P7 is RSF1 Maniac in the Haas on soft tyres. P6 is Koala VG and the other Haas on set of softs. P5 is Falcon Bot in the tracing point on soft tyres. P4 is the first of my Mercedes boys. CCRL Jake 97 lines up in 4th on softs. Getting to the top 3. And 3rd is Racing RS Total Wolf and Alfa Romeo also on the soft. 2nd place is J Sleen 94 on the soft tyres on the Mercedes, and the unexpected pole, but it was on the track at the right time. LR Blazer Guns in the Red Bull on soft tyres.
Thank you very much. Have noticed that there's a lot of teams together. You got the two Mercedes, 2nd and 4th. The two Haas drivers, 6th and 7th, and the two Williams. It might be a lot of teamwork in this race. Might need it, all things considered. 28 laps ahead of us. Unexpected pole, as we've said, from Blazer, but let's see how his start is gonna do as we're waiting for 5 red lights for the Vietnam Grand Prix. Blazer's had a jump start already. He barely moved, but that is very unlucky as we're underway.
Slee's challenging. Slee's in the lead.
Yeah, Slee's in the lead. Oh, and Blazer's tapped him a little bit. There's ghosting all over the place. Oh, but there's carnage. There's a car park up to the last corner. The timing screen's all over the place. Wonderful. But JS Lee's taking the lead ahead of Toto, Blazer. They got Mercedes of Jake behind him.
Oh, Vinny's
and
round.
There's an Alpha round. Vinny is round at the back. Being caught out turn 3. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car's underway. Oh, so Teabag's up 5 places. Christian up 6 from the back. Yeah, it looked like a car park in turn 1 and 2 there, Easton, but all seemed to be going in the right way until Vinny just got called out at the end of turn 3.
Verstappen's not here tonight. He was very tired and he couldn't do it. Shane's got a 5-second pen.
Legend with Vinny at the back. JS Lee's just gone completely. Got a 2-second lead already over Toto.
Over the car park. There's a Maniacs off track. The Williams have came together.
Up still under virtual.
Don't go through right here, please. Pepper goes round there. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, back out of that. I think Camo's got damage because he's really struggling. Yeah, he does. That'd be for his drive through. Camo should be darting straight back in the pits. Yeah, he does. This is one of the Ferraris.
And that's Christian.
Hectic first lap. Seems to be ghosting going on. I don't know why through turn 1 a little bit. Two Mercedes. Wait, Toto's got by
No,
oh,
it's the
timing screen.
Yeah.
Thought they fixed that anyway. I think it messes up under a safety car or virtual. Anyway.
Yeah, Christian's on enters.
I don't have it on the tyres. Yeah, why is he on intermediate? That must be an error.
Yeah, it must be the glitch where you've selected a certain tyre and it's not went onto it. I think he's tried to sing for another set of hards and he's not realised.
Teabag looking on the back of Falcon, who's on the back of Jake. Jake's dropping a little bit to the front too. There's a couple of seconds back to stretch. And then Dangerous Dan, and then there's a... Oh, there's Peppermeat! Big slide out the last corner. Maniac's going to be on him. He's already through. Maniac into 8th, also looking up on the inside. Oh, Maniac's at the wall!
Oh, big F. And he's got no wing. So that's a pit stop. Yes, that's going to help him. Anyone going to dive in for a free stop? Maybe go double mediums to the end.
Possibly. Dan's got damage as well, so both Williams are in the wars. Camo's already pitted. Dan carries on. Maniac hats a bit, obviously.
Christian's got a pin.
Legend with Kachow. Still no inters.
No, Falcon!
Drive through. He's got Teabag all over the back of him. The front two still lead. Toto's caught up to the back of JS Lee under that virtual. But you can see the predicted pit stop strategy. Yeah, even the game's saying 2 stop. Avoid the 1 stop at all costs.
Maniac's like a set of hard tyres. He's just going to get out in front of Camel. Christian's in the pits now for a fresh set of mediums. But To's caught up to Slee now.
Falcon was looking at the right side of Jake. Here comes a teabag. No, had to back out of that.
Oh,
Poke his nose in.
Koala and Walsh down the inside. Oh, he's almost at the back of Pepper. Has had to put it down in neutral. Walsh gets the switch back and moves up 29s again.
Nicely done. 20 cars still running, Easton, after 3 laps. We've had a few people round and a few people were damaged, but we're still going. Whoa, Koala! Nearly lost it. Get back at the front. JS Lee still leading over Toto. They've got a 3-second gap back to Jake, who's got Falcon and Teabag near him. Had meet fastest lap. He's getting on with it.
Yes, he's on at the back of Dangerous Dan, who does have the wing down. Now Blazer's on it as well. After serving his drive-through, he's managed to come in 11th, so it's not the end of the world for Blazer. Can work from there.
Yeah. We had some decent pace in Q2, didn't he, in the dry, so can still recover for points. Just very unfortunate drive-through at the start. In terms of those that are pitted, as you can see,
Pepper
the understeer that damage.
Teabag's looking on Falcon as well. Down into the hairpin, he's backed out of it. Falcon's went a bit deep.
Yeah, Falcon nearly hit the back of Jake, so he's very lucky to avoid that.
Peppers, oh look at Walsh just came in and got the pair of them almost.
Yeah, Dan's struggling. Both Orso and Peppermeat need to clear this Williams.
Oh, the
yellow flags.
Climbs round, chow.
Yeah.
He's facing the wrong one, now he's got the background. Falcon's in the pits for the drive-through.
I'm almost amazed Dangerous Dan's not pitting. Although maybe he's thinking best stay up just in case a virtual or safety car, and then I get trap positioning.
Falcon's not going to come out in a bad position, he might just come out behind Blazer.
Yes, they both had drive. Oh, was Koala was trying to line up a move on Peppermeat. Got a little bit too eager, hit on the curb. And now that's going to allow Blazer to close in. So Blazer's back up to 10th. Back in the points. As Warsaw is having a look on Dangerous Dan. Into the chicane. Nicely done. You can see the understeer on that Williams. This is not working out for him. As Toto is now putting Lee under pressure.
But I've noticed here, To's using a lot of VRS compared to Slee, still got about half a battery.
Dan, meantime, has snuck past Warsaw in the hairpin. Don't know how he's managed to do that.
Slee's got damage.
Oh, he does? Where did he get that?
I don't know, it wasn't. To's also
He's
got
in. They're both in.
The yellow flag somewhere, there's a slow move. Oh, there's almost 3 wide through here. Oh, Koala gave.
Is that Peppermeat?
No, it's not. Pepper's managed to escape
oh,
it. But on the inside, has Dan got more damage? Yep, he has got more damage. But two people diving into the pits now. To's also got 1 damage. So have they collided somewhere?
I might have got it coming into the pits because I missed them coming into the pits there.
Charge running.
Safety car.
That's saved. There's
Saved Toto. Saved Toto and
Slee stayed out with the damage.
Toto's got to be careful. That safety car is lagging a little bit. He's got to overtake it at some point.
Has to save the guys like Camel's Race, Maniac, Vinny, Chow, Christian.
So who's pitted? Toto's pitted. Yeah, Jesse stayed up. I swear I saw Jesse going into the pits.
Yeah, that's
So
true,
how-
it did.
Was that a drive-through?
I'll have a look. It was a drive-through.
Oh! So he had a drive-through. Obviously he went straight through, obviously. And so he still got that damage. Because I checked who stopped, and Toto is the highest of those that have stopped. He's gone onto hard tyres. Obviously planning maybe trying to attempt to go take those to the end.
Jake's on the
But
pits,
Jake is now in the lead,
teabagged
but
in.
yeah, T-Bag in the stretch going to pit as well. I would assume so. Yep.
So he will need to pit. He's
So
just
he'll have
backing
to.
up. Yeah, he's just going to back up so he doesn't get affected by a double stack. Pepper will also be in. Koala's in. Blazer's in. Falcon's in. Agreeable stays out. Well, Duff won't do. Duffer stays out. Total will obviously stay out. Shane stays out.
Is Jake going to
Junior's in.
retain the lead?
Walsh is in. Hamill stay out, Mania. Jake might actually. He's going to do it. Jake takes the lead.
Yeah, because of the way the pit lane works.
With Teabag up
Jake
to
retains the
second.
lead. The Agreeable Racer who pitted on the first lap is now up to third on mediums. Dufflump up to fifth in the same situation. Stretch is fourth after starting where he was 10th. So Toto's ended up sixth in all this on hard tyres, so he knows mediums, I don't think, yeah, mediums will not go to the end. Even if the safety car goes out another 2 laps, they won't go to the end. So if Toto can keep his head and keep up with the guys in front of him, have no damage, he might be in to win this race, but it's a long way to go, only on lap 7. Shane hasn't stopped.
I'll tell you what, Falcon's made his way back up. After him and Blazer have just worked his way back up.
Yes, in the line for points. So JSL's come out 11th in all that. After earlier lead in this race, it just shows how this race can change, Easton, just on ahead, just with a safety car. I think Camo as well, after that damage earlier on, he was like way behind. He's now 12th.
Yeah, he's made his way back up. How much time does Christian put? I'm very curious. He's been from hard
3
standards
stops
to
already.
mediums to softs.
And he's got to pit again, at least once.
Mhm.
Phew. The other thing I'm almost amazed about, Easton, is we've had 2 virtuals and 1 full safety car, and we still have 20 drivers running.
Good play. Is that who? Junior's in the
Ooh.
pits now. Again, is he got damage somewhere? Because he paid that recent lap there.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like
must
a
do.
new one going on. And the set of
Down he
hards, they'll go
goes.
to the end. So,
Yeah, I think that was the safest and most common sense to do, go on hard tyres. Yes, in fact, actually, Agreeable Racer, Duffalump and Shane are the only ones that haven't stopped. They're on their original medium tyres that have been on 7 laps now. So that'll be interesting to see where they end up. Obviously, they will have to pit again as well, but they could still be on a scheduled 1 stop.
yeah. Well, I don't know who's where at the minute, but I think looking at the order before, Jackson and, well, if you're going up, Total being in the lead if those two pit again. in the lead at the minute. It's Jake from Teabag, then Agreeable, who hasn't stopped yet, so out of sync. You've got Stretch, Duffer hasn't stopped yet in 5th, and you've got Toll taking the gamble on the hard tyres in 6th. Shane's in 7th, hasn't stopped yet. Then you've got Koala and Falcon, Blazer, Ansley have all stopped. First set of mediums, Camel pitted at the start for New Wine, Pepper's pitted as well down 13th, Maniac is on the hards as well to the end, Dangerous Dan's down in 15th, Walsh is 16th, Vinny's 17th, Juniors took the gamble on the hards as well.
Yeah, I think of the times that in the situation when Junior, Maniac and Toto pitted, they had to go on hards. I feel it's a more common sense thing to do, especially for Maniac and Junior. They got nothing to lose being outside the top 10. Again, if they can keep their head and keep it clean, another safety car potentially, although that may actually hurt them, those on the hard tyres right now, I think another safety car will hurt them. Because what we're going to have, Easton, is those ahead of Toto will need to pit again. They'll be on faster, quicker tyres at the end of the race. If this stays safety car free from now to the end, they'll be quicker and they'll be catching Toto. It'll be a question of what kind of gap Toto will have when they pit eventually. But it's still a long way to go. Another safety car's just got to throw it once again, especially if we have one right near the end like last night. Still, we have all 20 running.
That's good. So put fair play S03.
Yeah, relatively clean start, I think, as well on the first lap, apart from Vinny spinning on turn 3. I think it was okay. Got a little bit car park in the turn 1, but I think that's just what's going to happen all the time.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Yeah.
See, it isn't. Oh, it will be in, sorry.
Yeah. It's got to cross it normally crosses the timing beam for the 3rd sector, and then she'll be any second now. Jake's already backing them up. Yeah, safety car in this lap. So Jake now can control the pace, so everyone behind's got to be very careful.
Oh dear me, Vittel, okay. That's later on.
Wow.
DPS also says how on earth is Jake first? That's basically Toe and Thanksley had a bit of a come together, both tied before the safety car. Then Jake was in the net lead, coming into the pits, and he's managed to keep that.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to go.
Jake is going to restart now, and away we go. Green flag racing once again. Jake's got a solid enough restart, I think, over Teabag. Yeah, so away we go once again. Oh, and already we got a horse into the wall. I think that was Koala, who just smacked it into the wall on the last corner. He's got wing damage already as we head on the way. Interested to see those that haven't pitted. Racer, Shane. I think Toto's already got past Shane.
No, he was ahead of him.
Oh, he was ahead of him. Still Linus Stern.
Yeah, no move at the minute. I see that McLaren looks like... Oh, never mind, there is a move. Duffel.
Oh.
No, it's Total on Duffel actually.
Yeah.
So Total's not
Shane tapped the wall as well. Shane tapped the wall as well. Koala's got a rod on him. He's just creeping alongside. And no, I think Shane's using a bit of overtake to defend. Got to get your braking point just right.
Oh,
Careful in the train of cars.
Oh, Blazer! Can't Falcon.
Oh, and then there's Peppermeat. Peppermeat lunged up the inside of JS Lee. Side by side. Camera looking, and JS Lee just holds off Peppermeat. trainer cars in that midfield.
Yep, toes. Teabag and Jake have bolted.
Yeah, Teabag is not letting Jake get away. In the last corner they go. Jake running a little bit wide, just about kicked out the wall. Stretches all over the back of Racer.
Charles in the pits again, and he's going to retire from the race.
Still a long way to go, Kachal. Nah, he's called it a night. Still 17 laps.
Duff loves taking these force line. But Falcon's got a good running qual here.
Oh.
Now, again, both racing points
Shane and
attacking.
Duffer.
Oh,
no, damage!
That's both sides to Qual's front wing damage now, so he'll most likely need to pit due to the understeer. But he's still not going to make the move on Duffer. Falcon says goodbye as well to Duffer.
This trainer goes down the straight is ridiculous.
Walsh is left, I'll get him back in.
Thank you. Duffalum. Falcon going into the hairpin. Got to be very careful. Blazer looking at a double move, potentially. It will slow it down. There's a Williams peeking up on the inside of Peppermeat as well. That hairpin is so narrow. It's ridiculous. There's Jessley and Blazer. They almost hit the back of the Alpha. This midfield's crazy.
Oh.
Got Falcon on the back of Koalo, who's really suffering that damage. Surely he's going to pit. He's not. Tries to stay out as a... Oh, I think that...
Junior.
Duffalump. Duffalum's around.
Changing pits.
And Duffalum's back in.
Dan's in as well, Walsh is in.
Oh, Dan's had a horrific race. But these two have completely gone over. I feel Race is holding back Stretch. Stretch needs to clear that Ferrari because these two are just having their own little race at the moment.
Yeah, now it's Paul's on the back.
Koala.
Now Sleeve makes a move on Blazer, I think. Or was that?
Base has got damage.
Agreeable. Oh, big F.
He's gonna have a run on Blazer potentially. No, Blazer's on Lee. Using an overtake at the DRS. He's got low aero on that Red Bull because he's flew past. And just about gets a stop to time.
Vinny and Christian going at it. Christian makes the move up into 13th.
Bad. Stretch meantime has finally got by the Ferrari of Agreeable Racer. Agreeable Racer yet to pit, 11 lap on mediums at the moment. So Stretch can now try and chase down the top two, who are nearly 4 seconds ahead.
Stretch is like getting no ERS, I was about to say he could use some overtake.
He must have used a lot of it.
Yeah, Jake has nothing, T-Bag has about 30% as well.
It's very difficult to save ERS around here because you basically got to use
Qual's
all of it
pits.
down that straight.
For no wing, that'll be.
Yeah. So how far is Toto behind the leaders? He is 6 seconds behind at the moment. He's doing alright actually. I think he can keep that gap.
He seems like he's got good pace in the hards. And
Very
his
consistent.
shows maybe thought about the move there, unagreeable. Jake's got literally no ERS, and this is where T-Bag could make the move for the lead.
Oh, Jessley and Blazer with Peppermeat sticking his nose in.
Here comes T-Bag for the lead. Round the outside, Jake's going to fight it though. He's left him more than enough space. T-Bag gets the traction. Same with Jake though, they're still side by side. Now up into this corner. T-Bag could have the... Oh no, Jake's had it. Oh, what defending there from Jake. Oh, we've got a bit of a squabble back here. Blazer gets past Pepper. Now Sleeves try to get past Pepper. Oh,
Oh,
bit
side by side,
contact.
similar to Jake and T-Bag. Don't run side by side through here. The Haas
Oh.
trying to stick his nose in. That was never going to work. That was Maniac. I know what this midfield pack is trying to do. They're trying to take my focus away from the leaders, because the leaders are close. And I need to stay on them, but this midfield, Blaze is still out net damage. Oh, he's sideways. Last corner, he's just going to hold on. This is all over 7th, all the way back to the Haas of Vinny in 13th.
Jeez. Gable's a bit of a ball at the minute. Ball in the neck for Toll. He's stuck behind him when Toll needs to get on with it. Oh, he sold him a hot dog there.
Yes, Lee. Oh, he's waiting for DRS on the front straight. Oh, Peppermeat! Peppermeat! Lunging. Oh. Nice, opportunistic from Peppermeat. And it's back to the leaders, I think, because T-Bag's on Jake. Running outside.
He's gone this time.
Stage of. Yeah, better traction this time.
Agreeable is fine Toll at the minute. Toll's really getting held up here. Agreeable's entitled to do it. Slide Pepper side by side again. No, Pepper got blazing. Never mind. This is bringing
Toto
Falcon.
wants to get on with it. Toto wants to get on with it, but he's got a very, I would say stubborn, but as you say, he's just running his own race.
Well, I must say at the minute, Falcon just ran his own race. After having the drive-through, he's already back up to 6th and managed to pull out DRS when the cars behind him were all squabbling, and he's just done his own race. Christian's in the pits.
Yeah, Christian was on soft tyres.
He'll go up like it's to the end.
Yes, they're looking at Blazer. Blazer's really struggling with that damage. Got Maniac's in all this on hard tyres as well. Pitted earlier than Toto will, so his tyres might struggle towards the end.
Toad's making a move.
But again,
gets the move done. But Agreeable will have that DRS again. And now Falcon's going to get in amongst it. Now Slee makes the move on Blazer. Maniac's very close to this battle as well. Here comes Agreeable. He's going to make the move. Again. Oh, a bit of a squeeze there, but it's legal. Agreeable makes the move. Toad's going to get the better traction, maybe. Oh!
oh!
Here comes Falcon. Falcon's going to get him. This is what Falcon needed here. Agreeable sends it. Locks up to avoid the crash. Oh, it's round. Oh dear. Okay,
oh. Now he's in a very difficult place to spin that back round. Good thing Ghosting is on. As two cars went side by side past him. It's Maniac and Lee. Any safety car maybe? Race is still round. But he's got it back again and no safety car this time.
I must say Falcon's been that sort of help Falcon and Agreeable holding up Total, because now Falcon is on the back of them, on the back of Total, and he needed that for his race. Agreeable's in the pits.
Agreeable's in the pits, yeah.
Junior's in a good position here, just running his own race to 12th. He could salvage a couple of points out of this.
This train of cars is still going on. Lee and Blazer cannot get away from each other. And Maniac, I think, might have a run, or might wait for the straight. He's going to wait for the straight, yeah. Blazer and Lee are just constantly battling. As Vinny is just snuck by Camo for 10th place.
Oh,
As I think Camo's got big damage. Yeah, big damage, left and right. Front wing.
Oh, there's a bit of battle in front between Slee and Blazer again. Red 7 or something now. Gonna look round the outside. Oh, bit of contact. The bit of, he's off the
squeezing
track.
him slightly.
And that brings Maniac into it. But I don't think he'll be close enough for a move.
Alright. Not what Maniac really needs on these hard tyres. Similar to Toaders, just want to stay out of trouble.
What's the gap to leader at the minute, actually? Toes 9 seconds behind the leader teabag.
Yeah, so he's dropped a couple of seconds, but he's still well within pit stop range.
Cameron's just got
Cameron's in
pen
the pits.
as well as going into the pits.
Not a good day for Williams so far. Or Ferrari at this point.
Blazer on sleeve.
Jess still going at it.
Oh, boost.
Little headbutt.
Oh, Maniac's a bit sliding.
I think Maniac could be thinking, I want to get past these two. Vinny's still behind him. Wasn't Vinny down near the back of the pack at one point? He's up to 10th. Falcons. Yes.
I was just I don't know, so I'd get shading koala near the back of the field on the straight. Jane's gonna have him here. Oh, it's hit the wall.
Oh, I can't get to him quick enough. Oh, he's just about squeezed past, I think.
If he does.
Happen, yeah.
At the top, so it looks like Toe's lost a bit more time, maybe. He gets up to almost 11 seconds now. Seems like Toe's struggling a bit in those hards now. He'd look very quick out the gate.
Well, I think the issue is that he's been put under pressure from Falcon. I don't think he can focus. Oh, Shane and Koala. Yep. The last sector.
Shane's getting massive damage. Same with Koala.
Yeah, they've had a altercation. Shane, not Shane. Yeah, Jake's not let T-Bag go, has he?
Nope, he just sat in the DRS.
Christian's just made his fourth stop for another pair of softs. As Jake had a look, not close enough.
Falcon may have a look at Toe here down the inside. He's thought about it, but he's not went for it.
Dan has got past Junior, but Dan's on the softs, which won't last many more laps. Softs around here, they only last about 7-8 laps, so only really for short bursts. They are very quick though, but they only last for about 7-8 laps.
We're starting to separate a bit apart from the top two in the battle for fourth between Falcon, Toe, and the league battle between Jake and T-Bag.
I think those on the mediums at the moment, I think they're trying to push them for a soft stint, so probably another couple more laps.
Yeah, seems like it. I think they'll go to about some will be in this lap, some will be in the next lap for a set of softs at the end.
Falcon's still had a look every now and again. Agreeable Racer sets the fastest lap. He's on tons of free air on fresh softs.
Couple of things in the chat as well. We've got Kid Cuddy saying, not gonna lie, this is a well entertaining race to watch and good stuff, guys. We've got then we've got Hippo Man, Haster, Time Management, God, so Maniac is in a good spot for P7. Oh, Falcon's made a move.
Yeah. It doesn't help Toto at all, that move.
Yeah, then you've got K-Mag saying reserve driver still the show. I think he's meaning T-Bag. What will
Yeah.
Teabag do? Will he pit? Or set softs? Yep, and the
Yep.
pit's Jake carries on.
It carries on. So
Stretch
where
carries
is
on.
Teabag going to end up? He's going to end up thinking he's going to come out in traffic, I feel.
He
Because
might
we're
come
still,
out between the Haas and the Red Bull.
still relatively close to one another. JS Lee's in the pits as well.
Waterland diving in now, but it's too short. No, Dan carries on a little longer.
So, well, actually,
Teabag could get some
Teabag
clean
is...
He's going to come out right behind that
He's-
McLaren.
Peppermeat, who's due to pit soon. But here's the thing, he is just over 5 seconds behind Toto. That's his target. And he's got to hope he can't get holed up by Peppermeat too long, because otherwise Jake, who is in lap, I would assume, will be very close to him.
I'm giving
gonna
up
get
getting
a run.
penalties after on lap 22.
Oh, Peppermeat's not letting him go. They're both using overtakes. And Teabag's just got enough to ease past Peppermeat, so he didn't get held up for too long. He's already 4 seconds behind, so he's flying up to the back of Toto. He'll be behind him very shortly. I
Jake's
feel
in the
he's got to
pits.
get on with it. Right.
Stretches in as well. Falcon bottle will be in as well. No, Falcon carries on. So is he going
Shouldn't be much longer, I would have just...
Is he going to maybe try an audacious strategy and try to take them to the end?
No, don't know. No.
This battle for the lead's going to be heating up now as well because Jake's filing out the pit lane. Where is Teabag? He's already passed him.
But he passed him, yeah? Undercut. Huge
That's
undercut.
massive. Jake's
What
lost.
is?
Jeez. He's just going to come out in front of that Haas.
So he's...
5.9.
Jesus. Goodness me, undercut is super strong. Right, so here we are. So we got Teabag and Jake chasing down Toto. Falcon can't last much longer on those mediums, surely. And you got look at Teabag. He's already within striking distance of not yet, lap or two, I think, and he's going to be on it. As Falcon's used all of his ERS. Yellow
flag. I think
flag.
Koala. I think he's
Yeah,
dinked his one.
it's been in the wall.
Yeah, he's dinked
Going
his one.
now.
Oh, he's got damaged both end plates. Falcon's pace doesn't seem bad. He's still doing well. Sleeves up and just get past Junior, who's in 8th at the minute.
Yep.
So, see, Junior's just left out there in the hard, which is a very good strategy. Maniac's still out there. Teabags was
Yeah,
doing-
but they're going to get eaten up. They're going to get eaten up by the softs. You got Peppermeat directly behind Junior. And then you got Racer, Camo, Vinny, Blazer, and Dan all could pass Junior, I'm afraid. Maniac's got a bit of a gap behind. You can see, oh my goodness, right round the outside, Peppermeat. What a move. Goodness me, just sweeped around the grip that he had. So Peppermeat's back up to 8th.
I've given up the impingement now.
Okay.
So Falcon, as clean as a
Falcon
whistle.
has to pit, surely. Yeah.
Toto has 2 warnings. Teabag has 1 warning. Jake has 2 warnings. Maniac also has 2 warnings. Stretch has a warning. Jace Lee has a warning. Pepper has 1 warning. Junior has 2 warnings. Agreeable
The wheel can be
has a
clean.
warning. Camel as a 3 second. Vinny as a warning. Blazer
Ball is done for the
as a
day.
warning. Dan as clean as whistle. Duffer, 2 warnings. Christian.
Am I the only one?
Yeah, Camel's the only one.
Fair enough. Cameron's the only one with a pen currently. Currently, there's several that are on the edge, but yeah, all very clean so far.
Got 40 viewers, which is quite good. Maniac just picked up a 3 second.
He's pitted. He's abandoned the hard. To be fair, he was the longest on that 18 laps. So if he's pitting after 18, Toto might be in a spot above her. A
tell you
couple
what.
laps time as JSD sets the fastest lap.
I think Falcon's going to take the risk here. Because
He's going to get caught by Teabag.
Yeah, he's already up behind. Teabag is.
Just down now, fastest lap. Oh, look. Look at the back end, though. There's no way. This is going to be a very easy pass for Teabag, surely, as long as you can just sweep by.
Close.
Oh, Guns is gone. Late safety car.
VSC.
Oh, virtual. Oh, Blazer. Pole position, man. All went downhill from the drive-through. The jump start.
Has me help Falcon a bit. Save a bit of tyres instead of going full throttle around the lap.
This is, as long as Teabag keeps out the wall, this win is his for the taking, because his nearest rival, Jake, has got to get past Toto and Falcon. Stretches on for a third here. Lee 4th, Peppermeat 5th. See if Junior's currently 8th. Toto's in!
It's taking,
oh!
That could be a bit of a mistake. So that moves Jake up into 4th.
Third.
Yeah, same thing. Sort of.
Yeah.
Camel gets the drive through.
Oh, Toto had damage. He must have clipped the wall somewhere, and that's why. And he's obviously thought, well, minimise the damage. It's actually a good call, I think. God, look at, we're back on the racing again, and Junior's being climbed all over the back of a racer, up in the inside, into turn 1, and Agreeable has just gone by. There's Camera in all this. Got both Williams all over the back. Williams very close to one another. Dan sneaking up on the inside of Camo. Snuck past. And it's now all over the back of Junior. Yeah, Junior's struggling to hold all these guys back. We're on softs, but Dangerous Dan, that was very cheeky. Camo gives him a little bit of a tap. Junior goes a little bit wide though. So Dan's back into 9th, so both the Williams cars, Ethan, despite everything, we're actually on the edge of points here. But Junior has just... Junior's just gone right back past.
Camel has to set up a drive-through as well, which won't help him.
Oh. Behind him is going to be Vinny. Dan and Junior still going at it. Junior down around the outside. The Junior's in 10th. That Camo, Vinny, Maniac got behind him. Falcon's still out on those mediums. As Peppermeat's just hit the wall. Oh, People's Champ. People's Champ's wounded. Let's clip the wall the last corner. He's got a gap that. Yeah, he's definitely.
If it paid off,
to him, but he's going to have Jake behind him. And then he's got a 6-second gap to stretch. I'm fearing he might get a puncher though, that's my only thought.
Please say he doesn't. Falcon deserves this after having a drive-through. He's went for the gamble, trying to take those mediums. Oh, we got a battle for 10th and 11th.
Dan's swept past Racer. Oh, it's this chain of cars. It's Vinny
Oh,
Vinny
no, I think
Camo
we're gonna go
behind
too
Junior.
wide. I think we may be going too wide here. No, Maniac's just backed off.
Oh. Camo and Vinny still going at it. Oh. Slow it down. Camo just stays ahead. Falcon's struggling on those medium tyres. Jake's on him. Lap 26. Teabag leading by just under 6 seconds. Falcon, who's on 18 lap mediums, is still hanging on, but Jake surely is going to be by him soon. Toto's flying.
He's always on the mad drift.
Hmm?
Through turns 3, he touched inside curb and he had a bit of a wobble. He's managed
Look
to keep
at
it going.
that rear end. Look at it. Jesus. Every time Falcon puts on the power, it's trying to step away from him. Jake, surely he's going to move into second. I say surely.
Update.
Oh, there we go. Overtake.
On pins for the, I'll do the top 8. Teabag, still the 1 warning. Jake has the 2 warnings still. Falcon, still no warnings. Stretch has a warning. Slate has a warning.
Oh! Teabag's dropped it! Teabag's
Wait,
dropped
what?
it! He's round! The leader has lost it!
No!
He's round in the last sector. Jake takes the lead. Falcon into second on those heavily worn tyres. Stretch into third. JS Lee, this could be a double podium for Mercedes. It could be a 1-2 for Mercedes because JS Lee is off the back of Stretch. Oh, Teabag. 2 laps from the end. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, this could be a 1-2 for Mercedes. Potentially, if Falcon's tyres drop off more than they are already. Yeah, every time Falcon puts on the power, it keeps on. Those tyres must be screaming. 2.5 seconds. Oh, Teabag's ended up 12th. Might not get any points. That is such a shame. Big shame.
This is going to be close here. Slate and Stretch are breathing down Falcon's neck.
They've caught a second on this lap already.
The Stretch has no
tyres.
ERS. Here comes Jay Slate. Give me a Merc one too.
Oh yeah.
Not even being funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This could be a Mert one too.
Come on!
Oh, I just realised you drive for Mercedes. Yeah.
Getting hicked up now.
Surely this is going to be like taking candy from a baby here. Falcon's going to hang on for one more lap, but you can... Oh, look, he's got no grip. No grip at all. JSC's got to bide his time. Although he's got... Oh, no, Falcon!
No,
Falcon spins!
He's left!
No! Get it back in. Get him back in. Falcon spun. Drops it to 6th. Surely these tyres, he's staying out. It was worth... Oh, he's sliding everywhere. Dan's going to be on him. Yes, Lee. Or Jake, is he going to get back in time?
What is happening? Is Falcon punctured the tyre? No, he's still going.
No, they're completely shot. If they're not punctured, they're like... Yeah, every time he gets on the power, that's why he spun. Still doesn't have a puncher.
Toto makes a move.
Toto Wolf. Yeah, Toto gets by Pepper for 4th. Jake's back in, and he still has the lead. Merckx is still on for the 1-2.
Come on!
And the thing is, Leslie might lift off, but he can't because he's still got stress behind him. Jake's got to take control of his car. Drama in the last lap of the race.
He's back
there
in his
he
car.
is. There he is for a fine finish. This is almost poetic. The two Mercedes as Jake comes out of the last corner. Jake is right up his... Not Jake. JSD is right up his gearbox. They come around the last corner now. It is a 1-2 for the black Mercedes. No! What?
Hang on. Did Jake get pinned?
Jake didn't have penalties, did he?
Nope, it was a glitch.
Pretty sure.
He had 2 warnings.
Sure just it. Unless he got one before we... No, he didn't, did he?
No, it says
we'll see on the results.
Someone's round. Oh, Junior's round. Falcons managed to rescue 7th after having his off. Dan gets 6th somehow.
Yeah, so I think Jake's going to take the win with Jersley 2nd, Stretch 3rd, Turnable 4th. Good recovery from the situation he was in. He had to pit very late on the hard tyres. 5th for Peppermeat, 6th for Dangerous. How's Dan got 6th? He was outside the top 10 for like 25 of those laps. Somehow 6th. Falcon 7th. Agreeable Racer also managed to hold on to 8th. Vinny Knight and Maniac is going to pick up the last point for Haas. No points, I'm afraid, for AlphaTauri. Wow. Oh, wow, that's how easy. And Peppermeat Driver of the Day, People's Champ, gets Driver of the Day.
And you quit switch controller. I'll quickly invite the top 3 in, then I'll switch controller.
Yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure Jake should have had that victory. Pretty sure. It'll probably say on the leaderboard. But so many people I feel sorry for in that race. Teabag especially.
Yeah, nothing. Jake.
Yeah, 90% of that race, Teabag was leading. He had that comfortably, and that just shows how easy it is to drop it at this track. It takes no prisoners. Yeah, Jake will be taking the lead, or taking the victory. So it is Mercedes 1-2. Brilliant stuff. Stretch from 10th to 3rd, he'll very much like that. Notable 4th. I think Peppermeat, deserved Driver of the Day, although with Agreeable Racer up there from 17th to 8th. Falcon, how he kept on those tyres in the last lap, God only knows, to get points. Vinny and then Maniac, and I need to scroll down for those at the end. Teabag, well, Teabag was 3 seconds off of a point in the end. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We still got 3 more races of this. Oh, it's F5 tomorrow. F5 tomorrow, F1, and then F4 at the end of the week. Jesus. Right. Looks like I can be showing off the Mercedes in all its glory. Time trial, here we go.
That's better. Make count.
Sweet. Right, is everyone here? Have you all ticked the box?
I have indeed.
Yes.
Cool. I'll do 3rd, you do 2nd, and I'll do the winner.
Yeah, let's do that then. Let's go.
Cool. Right, so P3 for WR Stretch.
No, P2, mate.
I would...
I'll explain the situation in a minute. It's confusing.
Jake had no penalties, but it dropped him down to 3rd.
Yeah,
So,
I have 2 warnings. I've clicked them, but we'll see what happens with
Yeah,
that.
it never came up with a penalty on stream. So as far as I'm concerned, it's dropped him down unfairly.
All right. Okay.
So
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
that's the 3.
I don't care. I'm well happy. Sorry.
I'm obviously you got to leave it to the stewards, but I would say almost 100% that will be overturned. Yeah, because it even came up on the leaderboard. You had no 3-second penalty. Anyway, Stretch podium from 10th on the grid. Obviously, very unfortunate circumstances in Q3. You might have been a bit higher on that top 10. In terms of that race, again, pretty similar to last night. I think that's the theme with this track, just being on the right tyres at the right time. Pitting under the right safety car would be the key moment for you. Unfortunately, lost out in the battle to the Mercedes in the end, but still, you've got to be happy with third place. Take it.
Oh, mate, absolutely. Considering the races I've had and had no points whatsoever, and I've got the pace as well. I'm really chuffed. I was not looking forward to this track whatsoever, but I'm really happy with PT. I didn't battle JC too quick because he caught me up like a rate of knots, so I pretty much just let him go through because I knew I was guaranteed a podium, so I didn't fight it too much. That's all I wanted, to be fair. So I am proper happy. Finally, some points.
Yeah, you've had. It's fair to say they're not the best stretch of luck, even going into last season. Even going into like the season we were teammates.
I know.
In F2, yeah, and had the best of luck. So the luck has come your way. So hopefully there'll be more podiums on the horizon.
Fingers crossed.
China next week, a more normal track, shall we say? What do we think going into that?
I'm looking forward to China.
Next
I like
time out?
China. Yeah, I like China. So fingers crossed. They get in top 10 again, I'll be happy. Get a podium, I'll be even happier.
Stop the Mercedes 1-2 next time.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
No, we're not stopping that. No, we're not stopping that.
I need my blooming teammate
started
to stop
already.
bottling it and freaking back me up. He's terrible. Sorry, he is.
Wow.
I love
Who's
you,
your
Blaze,
teammate?
but he is terrible.
Blazer.
Oh, Blazer. Oh.
Back in the chat.
Should have been a Red Bull fucking 1-2. It should have been anyway. Well. GG's to Blazer, bless him.
Yeah.
Right, but anyway, congrats on your podium at least. You know, whether results get changed, etc., you know, you get a podium at the very least. So yeah, well done on that.
One more thing.
And yeah, go on.
Stretch, if you get a fanboy in the chat and spamming things.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yep.
not this again.
Oh really?
Every time
Oh.
every time a Red Bull gets a podium, Element goes screaming.
Oh, does he? Oh, bless him. Yes.
Okay, we'll move on from
I'll try and do it more
Yes.
often, to be honest. I'll do my best.
Yeah, well done, Stretch.
Thank you.
Hopefully speak to you again soon.
Definitely.
Moving on to second place. Go on in Easton, enjoy.
How I'll enjoy. So, I believe I was JC second on track. No, first on track, second. I will say you're second. So, it was a great race from you. It's a bit of a poor quality. I know you were second, never mind. Leave me alone, I'm so tired. So it was,
Go through it.
yes,
We know what
yes, I
is
did.
right. We know what is right, so go with that.
Okay. Well, quality was good. I was really pleased with quality. What you say, sorry?
You just go through it because I'm too tired.
It's alright, mate. Quality was good. I was happy with quality. I got a really good launch off the line, I think. Got to P1. And then the bloody safety car did me in. That I can't. Cody's need to sort their game out, because how can you be a second positive on the Delta under virtual safety car, and just because it decides to go to no safety car at a corner when you're braking, that your Delta goes slightly positive, you get a drive-through penalty. That just stuffed me over. But anyway, moving on. The rest of the race, I was just pushing like hell. This is probably the hardest race I've probably done. It was almost impossible to not make contact with people, because there was people left, right and centre, and it was just it's just nowhere to go, wedged in between people. So I apologise if for hitting anyone. It wasn't intentional. I think I hit Toto as well, unfortunately. Again, that wasn't intentional. Tried to make it clear that I wanted the inside. But he seemed to do the same thing. And then at the end, my God, I can't believe I caught so fast. And then Jake, bless him, sort of got chucked out the game. And I was there just shouting, "Come on, get back in the game. I can't hold them up. I can't pause my game because I'm going to lose the position. So you just have to get back in. I'll try and hold them up." Luckily, he got back in the game, and yeah, we got a Mercedes 1-2. So yeah, all I can say, that was a tough race.
Yep. So next race, China. Any good around that track?
I'm not going to comment, to be honest, because after today I did so much practice for this race, and even though it worked out well, I still think I'm lucky for getting on the podium. So I'm not going to tempt fate with anything. I'm just going to see how it goes.
Okay. So Brundle, want to move on and wait, or Brundle, whatever your name is anymore.
Waiter.
First.
Yes. Again, I'm treating it as the winner, whether it's right or wrongly, whether I get told not to, etc. I feel as for you are the winner. But yes, obviously unfortunate what happened to Teabag at the end of that race. Leading the majority of it, and obviously after the battle that you two had in the latter stages of the race. But hey, you had to be in the right place at the right time. You were just in the end, eventually getting back into the race on the last lap.
Yeah.
To bring a poetic 1-2, the first 1-2 for any team this season, and I think for a long while going back to last season. So very, very good. But yeah, in terms of your own championship, I think coming into this you were there or thereabouts.
Oh no, I've had a terrible start.
So it started now.
Great.
Your championship started now, basically, with that.
I would like to say yes, but at the same time, this division is very unpredictable. Quite a few fast drivers, so I don't know if I'm in it, but I just got to keep consistent and see where that takes me, I guess.
Yeah, definitely a crazy race to be involved in. I mean,
Yeah.
to watch, it was kind of difficult to see who was kind of on the right strategy, because it was one of those where you got to pit at the right safety car, I guess.
Yeah.
When did you know you were kind of at least in podium range?
I guess I just after the first round of pit stops, I saw like Toto, I think, went on the hard tyres and things like that. So, and then I come out in P1, and then me and Teabag just sort of gapped the field a little bit until Stretch got past. Who did he get past? It was a Ferrari, I think. I'm trying to think.
It was the Haas, I think. I got past.
That was
Three
it.
of
One
the
of the
race, I think it
Haases.
was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was catching me a little bit, but then at the same time it was still extending to Toto. And then, yeah, just come out the pit, seeing pit under the VSC, and then that's when I pretty much knew I'd got the podium, and hopefully the win, but we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. Going into next week, now if I remember rightly, you're pretty good around China, so you're obviously thinking a little bit positive thinking going into next week.
Am I quick to China, or will I downplay
You beat me
my
at China last
expectations?
season.
You better let
You
know
beat
if
me
you
at China
felt
last season.
disappointed.
I was very handy last game, yes, at China, I will say that.
You know your way around.
I do. But I've not done it on wheel yet, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. But yeah, congrats on your, well,
P1,
I'm gonna say
P3,
it's the
we'll
win.
call it.
I'm going to say P1 and P3. Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats on your result. At
Thank
the
you
very
very
least,
much.
say
Thank
that.
you very much.
Just to say that.
I'll give a shout out for Teabag. That was a good battle with him. And I felt bad for him actually when he unfortunately crashed, because he deserved the win today, I feel, but that's one of those things.
Well, very nicely said, and yeah, congrats on your result.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that has been the F3 race, another hectic race around this challenging circuit, which is starting to look like one of those races where you just got to be in the right place at the right time to get a good result. Will that trend continue? F5 is the next place tomorrow, and I believe it's RSF1 Raikkonen hosting with Top Notch tomorrow. So, well, they're scheduled to do so anyway. So that should be it. And then we have the F1 boys, Easton. Be ready on the Wednesday, and then I'm scheduled to be back in the comms box on Thursday to finish off the week in F4. So still got 3 more races around this track. Jesus. But yeah, what else to be said, Easton? That was crazy.
Yeah, more than crazy.
Mercedes are great. That's what we'll say.
Yep, feel like it.
Hey ho. But thank you for your assistance, Easton. There.
No problem.
You. Right, so there you have it. So make sure you join us for the rest of the races. As we have mentioned, F3 will be back for China next week with Zandvoort on the horizon. So we're getting very close to that one as well. But yeah, they'll be back at the same time next week, 8 o'clock. And 8 o'clock obviously for the rest of the races this week. So your top 3 today, I'm going to go by how I think it's going to be. So P3 for RSF1 Stretch in the Red Bull, P2 for JS Lee in the Mercedes, P1 for Jake in the Mercedes, Mercedes 1-2.
You love to see it.
Driver of the day. Driver of the day going to the People's Champ Peppermeat in the McLaren. Thank you very much for watching. Good night. Take care. See you next time.
Wash your hands.
Night.